You know when Michael Jordan is coming to town, you all.
All right, Coach, Cleveland leads, Chicago inbounds. What can the Cavaliers do?
The Cavs trying to deny Jordan the ball. Oh, with the steal!
Goodness, the Bulls throw it. All right, Coach, Cleveland leads, Chicago inbounds. What can the Cavaliers do?
The Cavs trying to deny Jordan the ball. They actually 2-on-1 him without the ball. Elo trying to catch back up. The shot's up.
No, he misses. Cleveland has won in Game 5 in the first round. All right, Coach, Cleveland leads, Chicago inbounds. What can the Cavaliers do?
The Cavs trying to deny Jordan the ball. They actually 2-on-1 him without the ball. Elo trying to catch back up. The shot's up.
No, he misses. Cleveland has won in Game 5 in the first round. All right, Coach, Cleveland leads, Chicago inbounds. What can the Cavaliers do?
The Cavs trying to deny Jordan the ball. They actually 2-on-1 him without the ball. Elo trying to catch back up. The shot's up.
No, he misses. Cleveland has won in Game 5 in the first round. All right, Coach, Cleveland leads, Chicago inbounds. What can the Cavaliers do?
The Cavs trying to deny Jordan the ball. They actually 2-on-1 him without the ball. Elo trying to catch back up. The shot's up.
No, he misses. Cleveland has won in Game 5 in the first round. All right, Coach, Cleveland leads, Chicago inbounds. What can the Cavaliers do?
The Cavs trying to deny Jordan the ball. They actually 2-on-1 him without the ball. Elo trying to catch back up. The shot's up. It's good!
Oh,
Michael Jordan!
Wow, Coach, a Game 5 winning shot. Doug Collins off the bench, and the Bulls have won.
You can never, ever count Michael Jordan out.
Michael was a different level, man. He's a different level of competitiveness, just sheer will to win. He changed the game.
And a beautiful view of stunning Chicago, close by Chicago Stadium. For a much-anticipated matchup today. Hi, everyone. Welcome to our presentation of today's game. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me courtside, Clark Kellogg. And across the way on the sidelines, David Aldridge. We should be in for a great game here. Clark, it's the Chicago Bulls taking on the visiting Atlanta Hawks.
I'm ready for a good one, partner. Listen to these Chicago fans. Extremely excited to get this underway and see two All-Stars, Dominique Wilkins and Michael Jordan, go at it. This could be an outstanding scoring contest between these two.
You said it. Buckle in. Clark, part of what makes Wilkins and Jordan so exceptional is how many ways they can get points.
Yeah, they score a lot of different ways, Kevin. Their offensive games are really versatile and complete. They can knock down threes, hit the mid-range jumper, and you know they both can do damage at the rim.
And out there for Atlanta, Spud Webb at the point with Doc Rivers at the 2. At the forward positions, Dominique Wilkins and Moses Malone. John Koncak will be at center. And starting things off for the Bulls, it's John Paxson at point guard with Michael Jordan also at the guard. Then Scottie Pippen and Horace Grant at the 3 and 4. The veteran, Bill Cartwright, in the middle.
Expectations are high for Jordan and Wilkins in this one. They're both exceptional scoring threats, and I know their teams are expecting each of them to be the difference makers out there as they try to get the W.
And now for a little background on this superstar matchup, here's David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jordan and Dominique have met up in the slam dunk contest twice, each winning once. It was just last year that Jordan won over Dominique in one of the most talked about and controversial dunk contests ever. I know fans are hoping we'll see the tie-breaking contest between the two someday. Maybe they'll settle for tonight's game. Back to you.
David, I can see it in my mind's eye. Those two going at it. Clark, no question. They're two of the most skilled dunkers in today's game.
And, Kevin, it's just another thing that makes these meetings so electrifying, so must-see TV. Hard to beat getting to watch two gifted scorers like this go at each other.
And the athleticism is right just off the charts. You know, often, Clark, it's the team's respective leader who sets the tone for their whole squad.
You are correct, partner. So if Jordan or Wilkins can manage to get off to a hot start, that could spread to the other guys and get their whole team rolling early.
That's a good point. The number one objective, Clark, of this Bulls defense has to be limiting Dominique Wilkins' looks. They've got to contain that incredible scoring of his.
Kevin, you're all over it. Right on point. I mean, if Chicago can't disrupt his usual scoring, then they're in for a... long night and some real trouble.
Malone kicks to Webb. Clock at 6. It's Wilkins on the wing, guarded by Jordan.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that three a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
You know, Clark, in some ways, this game could come down to either Jordan's or Wilkins. And who scores the most? Outperforming the other could seal the game for their team.
And, Kevin, that's exactly what we'll be keeping a close eye on. Which one is leading in the point column? Because I agree the winner of that duel very well could decide this thing.
Oh, what a duel it's going to be. P.J. Armstrong's checked in for the Bulls. And a change for the Hawks. Willis, he checked in for Koncak. Here's Rivers. Webb with it. He's picked up by Pippen. And the rejection by Pippen.
Pippen putting in the work to get there for the denial. That was really a nice hustle play.
Grant, that's good.
Nice work, and they are getting it done at both ends.
Armstrong against Webb. Pass to Willis. And they get it. A putback. Malone. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in. Some fresh competition, Clark, for the Bulls and Hawks in the league this year, with two expansion teams coming to the NBA in Orlando and Minnesota.
Exactly, Kevin. I mean, these teams are focused on the game at hand. That's pretty obvious, but this is a very interesting time for the NBA. A lot of new talent and a new landscape.
A lot of growing indeed. Now Rivers, following the three-point attempt by Michael Jordan. Webb the pass to Malone. Just 5 to shoot. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the night here. And so he hits the technical free throw. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first. Willis with a screen on Pippen. Rivers passes to Malone. And Malone with the stuff.
making people around him better. One of the things Doc is best known for. Doc Rivers, that is.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And they double up Jordan. Three-pointer. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Pippen's got his third assist on the night. In the corner, Wilkins with it. Off target from outside. Got it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. It's Chicago. They lead by 14. And back with the start of the second. Welcome back, everyone, to Chicago as the second quarter gets underway. It's been an exciting game so far between the hometown Chicago Bulls and the visiting Atlanta Hawks.
For the Bulls, they've got a new coach at the helm this season. With Phil Jackson, this is his first stint as a head coach here in the NBA.
Grant is out there with Cartwright. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Pippen. And it's Paxson in at point guard. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter. Clock at 2. Wilkins' shot is off. Jackson, of course, a former player, a former assistant under Doug Collins in Chicago. And Clark, I hear he's got some interesting ideas when it comes to on-court strategy.
Well, Kevin, you know, he's certainly got some good pieces to test those ideas out with. There's no denying that. But what I think matters most is that the guys seem to relate to him and like him. Chemistry between players and head coaches is critical.
Well, you know, you played a long time, and you know how important that connection can be.
That's a very key deal.
Now, looking back at the opening quarter, Clark, Jordan managed to stay ahead of Wilkins in points scored.
Yeah, really good start for him, Kevin, in that regard, but can he keep doing that the entire game?
Right.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
And they double up Jordan. From deep three-point range, the Bulls keep it alive. Paxson kicks to Jordan. From deep. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's feed. Jordan's got 5 points in the quarter.
Really smooth shot that time from MJ beyond the arc. Hawks can't afford to let him get it going from the three-point line.
Clark, how do you think the Bulls have done so far in defending Dominique Wilkins?
I think they've done a solid job, quite honestly. I mean, they've taken away the easy looks for him, and they're making him work for every shot. Kevin, that's really all you want to do against a great scorer like Wilkins.
Yeah, make him work for every bucket. That's a good point. Let's go to David Aldridge, who has some inside info on the Chicago Bulls.
Hey, Kevin, when you talk to the coaching staff and you say, what's the key to success against the Hawks, they have a one-word answer. Michael. They expect big numbers from Jordan, probably exceeding his average of 35 points from last season. Back to you, Kevin.
Well, that's good stuff there, David. Sometimes, Clark, the answer is that simple, I guess.
Yeah, you don't have to complicate it, especially when you're talking about Jordan, because he does make it really simple. Although he's not a one-man show, his whole team is going to have to still step up.
And they take pride in that, don't they? Helping this very special talent do what they've got to do.
Yeah, they're pros, and they get their checks twice a month, too. Well, you got to appreciate how consistent these Atlanta Hawks have been. I mean, season to season, even while going through some roster shakeups, they've been steady.
Atlanta calls timeout. Tony, he's checked in for Smith. Tony. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Yeah, Malone showing you the bounce. How high he got up there. Dunking comes pretty easy to him. It's quite easy when you get that high up.
Pippen dishes to Jordan. Off target with his three. Clark, as we know, last year the Hawks were able to hit 50 wins for the 4th consecutive season.
And Kevin, I think that speaks obviously the product on the floor, but the quality of their organization too. I mean, these are players and coaches who just know how to win games.
Jordan looking it over. over Wilkins. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
He is certainly a dominant player, Michael Jordan. When he's in the zone, unstoppable.
This Hawks squad is struggling. So far, Michael Jordan has been getting just about, Clark, everything he wants on the offensive end.
And that's not unexpected, but, you know, that doesn't bode well for the Hawks as Wilkins has been unable to answer Jordan with shots of his own, which I think says a lot about the job the Chicago defense is doing.
I agree.
The Hawks and the Bulls, when you look at the measurables of teams and players, pretty standard for the league, with explosively athletic backcourts and then quite a bit of size down low, too.
And it's Wilkins finishing it off.
Boy, nice setup with the pass, and Wilkins bounces up knowing just what to do with it.
The Bulls leading by 22. Cartwright, the pass to Jordan. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Jordan's got 37.
Hey, it's as plain as pound cake. Keep it simple. They want to see how big this league can get.
Rivers with it. He's picked up by Pippen. Pass to Malone. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Malone's got 4 points this quarter.
Malone owns the paint area of the floor. Nobody coming in there messing with him.
26 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Grant finds Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Yep, that one goes. 39 points for Jordan.
And we know Jordan is a master from the mid-range. Whether he's squared up or falling away, you feel like it's going to splash.
And here is Wilkins. 9 points in the game so far. No dice from the high post.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's Chicago opening up a huge gap. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. So welcome back, everyone, to the third quarter of this contest between the Bulls and the Hawks, where Michael Jordan and Dominique Wilkins have been going at it. Here's Atlanta now.
And as this second half gets underway, the defensive ability of the Hawks and Bulls only become more important. You got to limit your opponents down the stretch, and both of these teams have the ability to do that.
Second half underway, and here's who Mike Fratello's got on the floor. Malone is out there with Dominique Wilkins. Then it's Webb. Then it's Concacaf. And it's Rivers in at the 2. Webb kicks to Wilkins. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Passes it to Concacaf. Good, and the assist goes to Malone. Concacaf's got his first bucket of the night. We were talking about this before, but Clark, some very capable defenders on both sides of the floor.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, the duo of Pippen and Jordan, so effective at wreaking havoc and forcing turnovers. And the Hawks have Doc Rivers, who can hassle ball handlers. He's physical as a backcourt defender, as well as Moses down low to eat that glass and block shots, too.
Both are fun to watch. We're going over the numbers from the first half. Clark, Jordan was able to top Wilkins in scoring in the first and second quarters combined.
A critical advantage partner that he worked really hard to get. Not all of his hoops were easy ones.
Right, you're right on that. Shoots. And Concacaf pulls it down.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Wilkins, no good. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. And there's the pass to Pippen. Back to Jordan. Dishes it to Grant. Shot on the wing. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by Grant. Grant's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Jordan often gets his hoops off the dribble, but he also is capable as a catch-and-shoot guy. When you think about Michael Jordan, you think about scoring, putting the ball in the basket. But he does a lot of other stuff out there as well, like moving the ball effectively.
Here's Malone. And it's Malone finishing it off.
Boy, his length, his persistence, his size. Moses was custom made to own the glass. Great offensive play right there.
From deep, Jordan, and the three ball is good. Jordan's got 46 points. You know, we touched on it. Last year, Michael Jordan Clark was actually 8th in the league in total assists. He was a top 10 assist guy.
It's not something that comes to mind when you think about him, but it's very impressive nonetheless, Kevin. Shows you what kind of leader he is. He knows he's got to get his teammates involved and work well with them for his team to be its best.
Yeah, he's a terrific facilitator.
No doubt.
And the technical free throw is good. Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Purdue comes in for Bill Cartwright. And Hodges subbed in for Scottie Pippen. Kevin Willis is checked in for the Hawks. Livingston comes in for Malone.
These Hawks have a trusted and capable leader steering the ship, and that's Coach Mike Fratello. He won Coach of the Year for his work with this team in the '86 season.
And Jordan gets it to go. Jordan's got 9 points in the quarter.
The touch on Jordan's close-range shots is really outstanding. He almost makes it look simple and easy to score in close like that.
Rivers against Grant with the drive. Wilkins passes to Livingston. Rivers gets a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple. Yeah, an experienced coach who knows his team inside and out. That's Mike Fratello. Clark, do you think that gives the Hawks an advantage?
I think it could, Kevin. I mean, Coach Fratello will have an easier time seeing what his team needs out there and will know what adjustments best suit this squad.
Here in the third quarter, the Bulls, Clark, have managed to be pretty effective when it comes to defending Dominique Wilkins.
Yeah, you know, their focus, Kevin, in terms of defending him, I think has really been good. Really good. And I think you can tell it started to frustrate Dominique a bit.
You can. Wilkins against Jordan. And they double up Jordan. And the Bulls, another three.
Well, they have been raining threes here in the second half.
As we get deeper into this game, Clark, it has been all Jordan offensively, as we can see, leaving Dominique well behind him.
You know, I didn't think it would be this one-sided. I mean, Jordan has just been operating at a totally different level, and Dominique has not managed to match that intensity or production.
You're so right. And they double up Jordan. Another one falls for Chicago.
And they have not let up. They are still in attack mode despite their sizable lead.
19 seconds left to play in the third. Wilkins against Jordan. Wilkins kicks to Webb. Over Jordan. No good off the front iron.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
And so it's Chicago with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing.
The Hawks, 24.
Welcome back, everyone. We get into the fourth quarter of this thrilling game between the Atlanta Hawks and the Chicago Bulls. And this crowd is feeling it. And the Bulls with possession.
As this game wears on, you have to be so conscious of Michael Jordan. I mean, he's got something of a reputation for being a closer, and that's an understatement. He finds a way to push himself beyond his limits to come up with clutch points when his team needs it most.
So with Pippen sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. They've got Ed Neely. Armstrong is out there with Hodges. Then it's Jordan, and it's King at the 5. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Knowing that Michael Jordan likes to explode down the home stretch offensively, Clark, think the Hawks might increase the defensive pressure on them.
You know, it wouldn't shock me, Kevin, if they did just that. Just make sure somehow, some way, you don't allow him to put together a run.
And Clark, as we come toward the end of this game, winding our way toward the finish line, the Bulls are doing all they can to limit Dominique Wilkins' production.
And it's working. They're making a strong effort to keep Wilkins from getting a lot of shot attempts.
Looking to keep it rolling.
Stay on the attack and keep playing the right way.
Michael Jordan's presence felt by every fan in attendance.
Nicely done by Armstrong there. Recognized the overcommitment from the defense. Got his teammate a nice opportunity.
Tony against Hodges. Now, here is Tony. Guarded closely. Livingston can't hit. Armstrong with it. And they double up Jordan. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Hodges. Drills it from outside. Hodges has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You know, something I like about both of these teams, the Bulls and the Hawks, is the experience they have, the range of experience. I mean, you've got younger guys like John Koncak and Horace Grant, and then you've got the seasoned veterans like Moses and Bill Cartwright. It's a really good balance.
And the Hawks making a change here. Carr's checked in.
Team foul. Now in the lineup for the Hawks, Antoine Carr.
Kicks it to Tony. Livingston the pass to Tony. Now Smith. 5 to shoot. Koncak gets the bucket. Clark, I've always wondered how valuable you think it is for younger players to get a chance to play alongside more experienced players.
Kevin, I think it's crucial and absolutely vital. Older guys have a way of being able to teach a young star so much about patience and which battles you fight and which ones you let go and how you carry yourself as a pro and all of the nuances of playing in the NBA. Good veterans can help young players set the tone for the rest of their careers.
Oh, that's a great answer. Here's Armstrong. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Yeah, and Jordan sees the floor so nicely. I mean, one of his guys has a clean look. He gets the ball to him in whip-like fashion.
Here's Smith. Makes it off the glass. Smith's got his first 2 points of the night.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Armstrong dishes to Jordan. And the shot is good. Jordan's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Boy, are they locked in on offense, knocking down every shot right now.
And another great look at the 2K drive. Smith feeling it out a bit. Out to the wing. Pass to Tony. Here's Carr. And it's King with the rebound. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. He kicks to Jordan. Jacks up a 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Smith outside. Pass to Livingston. Tony with it. He's guarded by Hodges. Smith wide open. He fires. No good from 18. Outside, Jordan. Jordan is double. And that one drops for him.
All too easy for Jordan. Just unfazed by anything the defense throws at him. He's got an answer.
Smith on the wing. He's covered by Armstrong. To the paint. Here's Livingston. The putback. That shot off the mark. And the Bulls going the other way now. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Jordan outside. And it's Carr with the rebound. Smith kicks to Tony. Elbow shot. It's hauled in by Hodges. Right side, Jordan over Smith. And the Chicago Bulls, Clark, managed to pull out the win here tonight with Michael Jordan delivering a terrific performance to overcome Wilkins and these Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, Kevin, able to beat Dominique's offensive talents once again. Always special, though, to watch these two go at it head-to-head. MJ got the better of Dominique this time.
He did tonight. But looking beyond just the two stars, Clark, as you like to say, this was a team win.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, Jordan cleared and made the way, but the rest of the Bulls did a terrific job keeping up with them and putting a lot of pressure on this Hawks squad. Well done by the Bulls.